Hello students, we are going to learn today practice set 1.5 which is on page number 26. It has got word problems. There are 6 word problems and we are going to learn how to solve the word problems. We are starting with the first word problem. I am reading the problem. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. This is a word problem and we have to solve this word problem. Since this word problem is a part of chapter 1, the name of the chapter is linear equations involving two variables. We will definitely use two variables to solve these equations. Find the numbers. So to start with the word problem solution, the first part, as we know, is the assumption. Let greater number be x and smaller number be y. You can also write the statement as let the greater and smaller numbers be x and y respectively. Now, we are in the first chapter involving two variables, two equations. So here also we have to form two equations. To form two equations, they must have given you two conditions. According to the first condition, please notice carefully how I write. First, according to the first condition, the two numbers differ by 3. The difference between the two numbers is 3. Bada minus chota is equals to 3. Equation number 1. Since it is in the form of ax plus by is equal to c, I was able to give it number 1. According to the second condition, the sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. Twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. The sum of, sum means plus किसका दो जन का. Twice the smaller number पीछे लिखा because y पीछे होता है, and thrice the greater number is 19, and this is equation number 2. We have to solve these two equations. We very well know how to solve. Let us multiply equation number 1 by 2. We get 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. This is equation number 3. Since we got the coefficients same, we can eliminate them. Since they have opposite signs, we will adding equations 2 and 3. We get 3x plus 2y is equals to 19. 2x minus 2y is equals to 6. We are adding, तो यहाँ पे plus लिखने का on the second line, थोड़ा दूर. 3 plus 2 is 5x is equals to 19 plus 6 will give you 25. Therefore, I have written therefore x is equals to 25 upon 5. Therefore, x is equals to 5. Put x is equals to 5 in equation number 1, 2, 3, whichever you like. I am putting, say, suppose in equation number 1. I will put this way. 5 minus y is equal to 3. Minus 5 उसकी जगह पे, 3 उसकी जगह पे, minus 5. Minus y is equals to minus 2. Cancel y is equals to 2. And finally, I should complete by writing answering statement. Answer: the two numbers are 5 and 2. This is the solution of the first sum of practice set 1.5. The same type we had done earlier in 9th standard also. So it is very easy to understand. Please go through it. Second word problem from the same exercise. The word problem is given in a picture form and we are asked to complete the table. This is the picture, this is the table in front of you and we have to complete the table. The table says very simple, I am a rectangle, find x and y, find my perimeter and area. I am a rectangle, find the value of x and y, find my perimeter and area. To start the solution, we do not have any assumptions because x and y are already there in the question. We will directly start to form the equation. We know that opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Therefore, one can say that this is equal to this. X plus 4 is equal to 2y. X minus 2y is equals to minus 4. This is in the form of ax plus by is equals to c. In the same way, we can also say 4x minus y is equal to 2x plus y plus 8. I have purposely written 4x पहले because वो बड़ा है. 4x minus 2x together. Minus y उसकी जगह पे this y goes that side. It is minus y is equals to 8. 4x minus 2x will give you 2x. Minus y will give you minus 2y is equals to 8. I have a chance to divide it and I never leave it. Dividing throughout by 2. I get x minus y is equals to 4. Equation number 2. Here x, both the coefficients are same 1, 1. This is plus 1, this is plus 1. Same sign we have to subtract. So I will write subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1. I will get x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. X minus y is equals to 4. I am subtracting, I will have to write a minus sign on this second line, but thoda sa dur. Plus के नीचे minus, minus के नीचे plus. Yes, this minus sign will change the sign of the second equation which is written. Plus के नीचे minus. In this way you will find एक line, दो line, तीन line. This will get cancelled. Minus 2y plus 1y will give you minus y. Minus 2y plus 1y will give you minus y is equals to minus 4 and this is minus 4. Earlier it was plus 4 but now the sign has got changed. It is minus 4. Minus 4 will not get cancelled. It will become minus 8 and the answer of y is 8. Putting y is equals to 8 in any of the equation above 1 or 2, say 2, we get x minus y is equals to 4. X is equals to 4 plus 8, x is equals to 12. These are the values of x and y. With the values of x and y, one can calculate the length and the breadth of the rectangle. So now, length, which is not asked, they are asking us perimeter and area. But to find perimeter in area, we are finding the length and the breadth. Say suppose this is the length or this is the length. I am taking this as the length. I get 4x minus y. 4 into 12 minus y. 4 12s are 48. 48 minus 8 is equal to 40. And breadth B is equals to 2y. Very simple. You can use x plus 4 also. You will get the same answer. 2 into 8 is equals to 16. So 40 and 16 are the dimensions of this rectangle. After this we need to find the perimeter and the area. Perimeter and the area. The last part, perimeter of rectangle. One should know the formula. Perimeter of rectangle is equals to 2 times length plus breadth. 2 times length, that is 40 plus 16, that is 2 into 56. 2 6 are 12, 2 5 are 10, 112 units. Since no centimeter meter is given, we will write units. And area of, bracket का मतलब of, area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. We find length 40 and breadth 16. 16 4s are 64. 640 is the answer of area. Area is always square. Square centimeter, square meter. In this case, square units. And this is how we complete the solution of sum number 2. The third word problem. It is read as: the sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70, of course years. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. Find their present ages. The same question you can also see in your textbook. Well, the solution. The first part to solve any word problem is the assumption. Let their ages be x and y. We have to be very specific. Let fathers, जो बड़ा होता है उसको पहले x लेने का हो सके तो, and छोटा रहेगा उसको y. Let father's age be x years. Well, Bhavik sir writes is equal to. Whenever you have sum on age, remember you have to assume present. Let father's present age is equals to x years and son's present age is equals to y years. After that, according to the first condition, the sum of father and twice the age of his son, the sum of father pura, and twice the age of his son is equal to 70 years. This is your first equation. According to the second condition, the second condition says that if we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, if we double the age of father, this time father's age is double and we add it to son, then we get 95. This is equation number 2. And before solving any word problem, one must be very thorough with solving the equations in two variables. Of course, every one of you are aware how to solve the equation. Well, this equation, now we will solve by adding, subtracting, whatever method you like. Here, I would like to make this y same with this y. Multiplying equation number 2 by 2, I will get 4x plus 2y is equals to 95 ka double. 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, 190. And this is 2y and this is 2y. and what I will do further is subtracting equation number 3 from equation number 1. I get x plus 2y is equal to 70, and here I get 4x plus 2y is equals to 190. When I subtract, I have to put a minus sign here. Plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus, and this gets cancelled. X minus 4x is minus 3x is equals to 70 minus 190 will give you minus 120. Sign of the greater number. Minus minus gets cancelled. X is equals to 120 upon 3. X is equals to 40. Put x is equals to 40 in equation number, say 1. You get x plus 2y is equals to 70. That is 2y is equals to 70 minus 40, that is 30. So y will be equal to 30 upon 2, which is equal to 15. Remember to then write the answer. The present ages of father and son are 40 years and 15 years respectively. This is the solution to your third sum. Please go through this carefully. The fourth sum. As you can read, as you can see, it is based on numerator and denominator. Without thinking much, let us assume numerator as x and denominator as y. Remember, you have to write full form in your solution when you appear any test. Therefore, original fraction will be equal to x upon y. These are the assumptions what you have to compulsory do when you see a sum of numerator and denominator. Now, there are two unknowns, there are two variables, so we will form two equations. For two equations, they must have given two conditions. Let us read the first condition. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. According to the first condition, the denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. This is how you have to form. Repeating. Look at me. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. Well, I would like to bring it into the form. Minus 2x plus y is equals to 4. That will give us plus 2x minus y is equals to minus 4, equation number 1. This is how you will get first equation. Second equation says that the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator if both the numerator and denominator are reduced by 6. They say that if both are reduced by 6. Now, the new numerator, remember, numerator and denominator both are reduced by 6. So, the new numerator will be, and the new denominator will be, let us check, the new numerator will be x minus 6. Y minus 6. And according to this condition, according to the second condition, it is said that the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. If this happens, then the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. This denominator y minus 6 becomes 12 times the x minus 6. We write this as y minus 6 is equals to 12x minus 72. Minus 12x plus y minus 72 plus 6 minus 12x plus y is equals to 72 minus 6 will give you 66, because minus plus minus and sign of the greater number. Remember, in any equation, avoid minus sign in the first term. Change all the sign. Plus 12x minus 1 is equals to 66. Equation number 2. We are ready with 2 equations. Minus y, same sign, we will subtract. If we would have kept this, then we would have added it. Here, since I am using second equation, I will subtract it. I will write subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1. We get 2x minus y is equal to minus 4. 12x minus y is equal to 66. When I subtract, I have to write a minus sign on this line of second equation, which will change sabka sign, minus plus minus. This gets cancelled. 2 minus 12, I get minus 10x. Minus 4 minus 66, I get minus 17. Remember, this is the solution to sum number 4. Minus minus gets cancelled. Therefore, we get x is equals to 70 upon 10. X is equals to 7. Put x is equals to 7 in equation number whichever you like. Say I am putting in 1. 2x minus y is equals to minus 4. 14 minus y is equals to minus 4. Minus y is equals to minus 4 minus 14. Minus y is equals to minus 18. Y is equals to 18. Let us check once again. 2x minus y, 2x. 14 minus y is equal to minus 4. Minus 4 minus 14 will give minus 18. Y is equals to 18. And remember now, original fraction is equals to x upon y. That is what we have to put in. X is equal to 7 and y is 18. Last, may remember to complete by writing answer in statement. The fraction is, the original fraction is 7 upon 18. This is the solution to sum number 4. The fifth word problem. Two boxes A and B are to be placed in a truck having capacity of 10 tons. The capacity of the truck is 10 tons. Remember, 1 ton means 1000 kilograms. It has a capacity of 10,000 kilograms. When 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded in the truck, it completely gets loaded. It weighs 10 tons. The truck gets loaded completely. The next case says that if 260 boxes of type A are loaded and 40 boxes of type B are loaded, then it gets completely loaded with 10,000 kgs. Find the weight of each type of box. Remember, the capacity of the truck is 10 tons. 1 ton is 1000 kgs. Remember 1 ton. Remember 1 ton. 1 ton is equals to 1000 kgs. So, let us now do the assumption. Find the weight of each type of box. Let weight of boxes A and B be X and Y respectively. Let the weight of each box of A and B, let the weight of boxes A and B be X and Y respectively. Here very important is x kgs and y kgs respectively. The first condition says that 150 box of type A. See, this is the weight of one box. 2 box का into 2, 3 box का into 3. Here we have 150 box. Here we have 150 box of A. So we will multiply x by 150 and 100 boxes of type B. Together they will weigh 10,000 kgs. 10 tons means 10,000 kgs. Here we have a chance of dividing it, and I will definitely divide. Dividing throughout by. Here we have a chance to divide it by 50. So we get 3x plus 2y is equals to 5. 0, 0 cancel. 5 to the 10, 200. This is your first equation. The second condition, according to the second condition, very simple. You just have to watch the numbers. 260, 40. 260 of type A and 40 of type B. We account 10,000 kgs. Of course, I am getting a chance to divide it. I will divide it by. You have to write dividing throughout by. I will divide by. Say 0, 0, 0. We can divide by 10. I get 4. I get 26. And then one more factor can get cancelled, that is 2. You can divide it throughout by 20. 10 and 2, 20. When you do so, 0 to निकल जाएगा. Divide by 2, 13x. 2y is equals to. You are dividing it by 20. Dividing by 20. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 2 5s are 10. 500. Remember, यहाँ पे क्या किया हुआ है? You all have done dividing. Dividing throughout by 20, and this is your equation number 2. All what you have to do is solve it further on your own. Find the values of x and y. Those are the weight of one box of A and one box of B respectively. Kindly go through this. Sum number 6, the last sum in the practice set 1.5. If you read from your textbook or if you try to read from the board, you clearly come to know that the sum is based on time, distance, speed. Time, distance, speed. The main question what they have asked is find the distance travelled by Vishal. Find the distance travelled by Vishal by bus. Find the distance Vishal travelled by bus. Without thinking much, we can assume let distance travelled by bus be x kilometers and distance travelled by aeroplane, or you can say plane, be y kilometers. That's it. This is our first assumption. Nothing much. I have just assumed my variables from the question what they have asked and nothing else. With these two variables we form equations. According to the first condition, total distance is 1900 km. We shall travel total 1900 kilometers, that is x plus y is equals to 1900 kilometers. 1900 kilometers. This is your first equation. The second condition is based on hours. Hours meaning time. Time is equal to distance upon speed. Time is equals to distance upon speed. I have two journeys. One is by bus and other is by aeroplane. Vishal has 2 journeys by bus and by aeroplane. The distance sum he covers by x, and here the distance covers is y, kilometers. The speed of the bus is given to be 60. The speed here is given to be 700 kilometers per hour. With distance and speed we can find time. Earlier in your lower standards you have studied time formula. Time is equals to distance upon speed. We get x upon 60. Time is equals to distance upon speed. Repeating, you can write y upon 700. According to the second condition, the total time taken by him is 5 hours. The time taken by bus and the time taken in airplane is equal to 5 hours. I cannot number it 2. I have to bring it into the form of ax plus by is equals to c. But before I would like to draw your attention here. Looking at the fraction, please do not think of substitute, resubstitute. Do not think of substitute, resubstitute. In substitute, resubstitute category, we have variables in the denominator. ये variables तो ऊपर है. So it is our normal sum. We just have to do cross multiplication or LCM, whatever you like. I am doing cross multiplication. 700x plus 60y upon 6 7s are 42 and I have 3 zeros is equals to 5. 700x plus 60y is equals to 42,000 into 5. 1, 2, 3 zeros are already there. 5 2s are 10, 5 4s are 20, 21, 2,10,000 is a number. Dividing throughout by 10. The common factor here I am finding is 10. Dividing throughout by 10. I get 70x plus 6y is equals to 21. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have divided by 10. Sir, it is still divisible. It is still divisible. No problem. If it is still divisible, you can divide it again. Dividing throughout by 2. We get 35x plus 3y is equals to 2 ones are 2, then the number is 1. So we have to put a 0 and we have to divide this 10. 2 5s are 10 and last में those zeros. This is what we will get. Equation number 2. I want to find the value of x, more important. Y is not important for me. In this sum, x is what they have asked. Find the distance Vishal traveled by bus. So I want y to get eliminated. Multiplying equation number 1 by 3. We get 3x plus 3y is equals to 19 3s are 57. This is third equation. Now to cancel them, to calculate them, I will write subtracting equation number 3 from equation number 2. I get 35x plus 3y is equals to 1058. 3x plus 3y is equals to 5700. Subtracting, I get plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus. Remember this all steps. 35 minus 3 will give us 32x. This is 10,500 minus 5,700. This is 10,500. I can calculate here. 10,500 minus 5,700. 0, 0. 7 cannot go from 5. We have to borrow. 15 minus 7 will give you 8. 9 minus 5 will give you 4. 4800. 4800. Let us now divide it. 4800 divided by 32. course, 8 is the easy number what we find. 8 4 are 32, 8 6 are 48, 600, 4 1 are 4, 4 15s are 60. Remember, 4 15s are 60, 0. X is equals to 150. Here the sum gets over. There is no need to find the value of y because they are asking us to find the distance travelled by bus. And the distance travelled by him, by Vishal, in bus is 150 kilometers. Out of 1900, 150 he has travelled in bus, the rest he has completed by aeroplane. So remember, do not forget to write the answer.